What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and beautiful people of the Crasher community? How are you guys doing today? Welcome back to my channel for another video. Thank you, beautiful people, very much for tuning on in. And in today's video, ladies and gentlemen, once again, we are talking, and I shit you not when I say this, we are talking about Pokemon Go, and more specifically, routes. It seems like, ladies and gentlemen, that routes just simply put cannot get on a good route to start working for players of Pokemon Go. So what we have here is the following. Pokemon Go players pinpoint yet another huge problem with routes. The new routes feature in Pokemon Go is facing more criticism due to its problematic Zygarde Cell collection mechanic, sparking a call for change among the game's community. And need I remind you as well, ladies and gentlemen, as to how rare and how difficult it is to get Zygarde Cells in Pokemon Go when routes actually wants to work occasionally for the players. And aside from that, ladies and gentlemen, instead of the standard 100 Zygarde Cells that you need to get in order to get Zygarde Complete in the main series Pokemon games like how it should be, Niantic upped it to 250. Ever since the introduction of the routes feature in Pokemon Go, it has been a major talking point among players, and not for good reason, mind you. The routes feature was designed to enhance the player's experience by plotting a course along which numerous rewards could be gathered. Enhancing the player's experience in what way? The only thing that is being enhanced in this experience would be the enhancement of frustration and the question of what the hell is Niantic doing here once again? Oh my god, it's absolutely crazy. You love to see it, but at the same time, you hate to experience it. You know what I mean? These include a range of Pokemon encounters, items, and notably, Zygarde Cells, which are needed to change Zygarde form. However, the mechanics of Zygarde Cell collection have become a cause of concern for the players. And you know what? That don't surprise me here. In a post titled, "Another Huge Problem with Routes," one trainer pointed out the difficulty of securing a Zygarde Cell during a route journey, labeling it as a horrible user experience. And again, that don't surprise me. The player notes that while the most effective strategy seems to be slowing down near the end of a route to collect the Zygarde Cell, it's far from guaranteed success due to the common occurrence where the Zygarde Cell appears for a brief moment and disappears as soon as the route ends. So, wait a second here, ladies and gentlemen. So, you mean to tell me that if you were to go to the end of the route, the Zygarde Cell actually disappears? So, you mean to tell me you walk all this way just to get one damn measly, paltry Zygarde Cell, only for even that to be ripped away from you and disappear for no reason? Wow, Niantic. Good job. Good job. Grade A+ effort in this. Oh my god. And speaking of grade A+ effort, there's a little something else I gotta showcase after we get through this article. You're not gonna believe this. But anyways, let's keep going here. This user experience has caused significant frustration within the Pokemon Go community, with many players questioning the testing process that went into this feature. And on the note of testing, it seems like once again, instead of Niantic actually doing what a proper game developing company should do, that being to test their own shit before release, they end up using their players as the fucking beta test. Like, that is another huge issue that myself and many other people have with Niantic. Like, it's fucking insane, man. It's straight up insanity at this point. The main issue lies in the Zygarde Cell's tendency to despawn at the end of a route, leading to missed opportunities to collect these cells. And you know what? I just can't even begin to imagine the amount of frustration that these players have when it comes to routes actually being able to work on occasion for them, and just as they get to the end of the route to get that Zygarde Cell and for it to disappear on them, Like, I can't even begin to imagine the amount of frustration and the added insult to injury when it comes to this situation. Players have proposed changes to improve the gameplay. These suggestions include adjusting the game mechanics to provide a Zygarde Cell as an end-of-route reward, or preventing the cell from despawning as soon as the route ends. Either change would likely enhance the route's experience and make the Zygarde Cell collection process less frustrating and more rewarding. And you know what? These right here sound very straightforward and easy to understand to the average human being with an average IQ above room temperature, but seeing how we're talking about Niantic here, something like this is probably too difficult for them to understand. However, not all players are encountering issues with Zygarde Cell collection. Okay, let's see what we have here. One player, for instance, argues that cells can appear anywhere along the route and warns players not to focus solely on the route's end. This assertion started a conversation around the lack of sound or vibration alerts when a cell spawns, another aspect players believe could use improvement. Okay, so while Zygarde Cells can actually apparently spawn well before the route's end, the lack of sound or vibration to alert the trainers of that nearby cell is also another big standout here when it comes to the myriad of issues surrounding routes and Pokemon Go. Like in that instance right there, how would a trainer even know if they are around a Zygarde Cell if they don't get notified? Doesn't make any sense, but then again, we're talking about Niantic here. The Reddit thread also revealed safety concerns. Several users discussed how the current cell collection process forces players to stare at their screens constantly while moving along routes, which can prove hazardous, particularly in areas with heavy pedestrian or vehicle traffic. Take notes, Niantic. Player safety is something that should be of utmost concern to you. It is unclear if Niantic will consider these community-proposed changes, but the growing discussion and continued frustration among users might pressure the developers into re-evaluating the feature. Well, considering Niantic's track record when it comes to actually listening the community out, I highly doubt that they will actually listen to the community here in this situation here. I mean, all I've been seeing from Niantic so far, especially in 2023, is the equivalent of, well, what you're seeing on the screen, the whole la 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 type of thing. It's like they ignore valuable feedback from the community, from the very customers that keep the game coming round every single year, that keep the game alive every single year. Like, I'm not a CEO or like some fucking business owner or whatever, but it doesn't take me needing to be those things to understand the value of customer feedback. If you are producing something and the customers are consuming it and they're giving you valuable feedback on how you can improve said product, don't you think that maybe, just maybe, you ought to take that into consideration instead of thinking what's best for yourselves, rather than thinking what should be best for the customer and therefore best for the longevity of said product? I mean, I don't know, it seems a bit funny to me that someone like me has to say that to you, Niantic. And just to put the cherry on top of the perspective sundae here in this video, we have ourselves a video from Zo2Dots that's titled, "I did a 20 km route in Pokemon Go, and this is what I got." Spoilers, she walked 26 kilometers and didn't get a single Zygarde Cell. Wrap your head around that one, folks. But yeah, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, another day, another video to once again document yet more Pokemon Go issues. Thanks, of course, to Niantic. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what else I can say, so leave your thoughts about this in the comments down below, you beautiful legends. And with that being said, that is it here for the video. Thank you guys very much for watching. Thank you for your time as well in viewing this video. Have yourself a damn good one, you beautiful people. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and I'll see you guys next time.